Welcome to your personal Neuro Optimization session. I am Jasper Geluk and next to me is Gwen Bach. In this session we will take you into relaxation, which will help you achieve whatever the outcome is that you've set down to listen to this session right now for. It might be just to de-stress and relax, or you might have a specific outcome that you would like to achieve. Maybe there's something important for you coming up that you want to go in the absolute best way that you can do that. Now, make sure you're sitting comfortably and you are in a place where you will not be disturbed. Make sure that you are not using any heavy machinery or driving a car or operating anything that will need your conscious attention. Because in this tape, your unconscious will start to listen and you can allow your mind to just drift away. As you do, you can start now to feel more relaxed.
Deeper and deeper.
But we do not want you to go into a trance too quickly.
Just wait.
Because we want you to really relax.
And let go of all the pressures of the day.
And just notice
how good it feels.
How you may have already closed your eyes.
Relaxing your muscles.
How good it feels.
To just let go.
And take some time for yourself.
Take care of yourself.
As you relax more.
Knowing, trusting your unconscious.
You may know
more.
Or
deeply.
You may not
still
know.
Understanding
your body
that you can just
is
grow
the most relaxed place
in this state of relaxation, because your unconscious learns so much faster and with so much more fun,
starts to spread
with so much more joy
as you listen,
trusting yourself
to Gwen,
knowing that you can
my voice,
achieve anything you set your
because
mind
we
to.
will go with you.
You can do whatever it
Our
takes
voices might change
to achieve your goal,
to the sound of the wind,
and you can feel great about that process
of a friend,
of working
or
towards your
neighbor.
goals. Be just relaxing right now, letting go and going deeper, more and more,
You don't even have to notice
knowing
how certain parts
that all things are
your
possible.
body
And maybe,
have already
just
stopped to
maybe,
move.
you can allow yourself to dream of a future,
How your breathing is relaxed.
the things you want to achieve,
Really relaxed.
knowing
You can slowly start to drift.
with all that you are,
Drift.
that you can do
And just allow
whatever it takes,
your unconscious
learning new things,
to take a hold.
feeling good
Whatever
about
it is
yourself,
that you feel you want to prepare
knowing
for.
inside that you are worthy,
Now just
that
wonder
you can achieve,
what might happen
that you can do
after you prepare
all the things
to go even deeper.
you've always dreamt of,
Relax more.
knowing
Just allow
that you can,
your unconscious
that you can trust
take a hold
yourself
of your body.
even more than
and
you
all
could
of
have
those parts
ever
of you.
thought of, and consciously,
Pieces
yes,
within,
consciously you might actually
because you know
question yourself,
that pieces within
unconsciously,
your mind
in your unconscious,
have already started to move.
you can allow this feeling of certainty to just grow
All the way
more and more,
and down
soaring higher and
your
higher,
body.
dreaming of your future,
Just a certain feeling
and maybe just
that
for
you enjoy.
a short while
Just
you
a
can
short
pretend that you have already achieved what you have set out to do. Be it that it's a project you want to achieve,
or maybe that
something small, or the huge, big, hairy, audacious goal that you've set in your life.
That's right.
Going for it.
Just going for it.
Doing it.
Just do it.
Going for the thing you really, really want to do.
Because there are many things
that are worthy.
that you started to learn.
Now deeply.
And weren't you small when you started to learn?
Knowing how
You may
easy
have
it
been
is.
a small child when
Because
you started
in
to
all things
learn
you hear,
all the letters of the
my
alphabet.
voice
A,
will go with
B
you.
is different from a
Learning
C
all those new
or a D
things. Feeling so
or a
much
F.
better. Knowing
And from A
that you can learn all
to
those
Z,
things so easily as you
you
relax.
found those shapes
And you
of
can
those
relax,
letters.
trusting
And didn't they used to
you're
mean
unconscious,
not that much to you
trusting
when you were even
yourself.
smaller?
as you love in
However,
yourself
once you start to
knowing
learn
that you
all
are
those
precious,
letters of the alphabet,
that you are worthy,
maybe
that you can,
you didn't even know
yes you can,
what that alphabet you learned
overcome
would
every
open up
obstacle.
for you.
You can be
Because reading those
so
children's
much more.
books that you started
You can
with,
achieve so
oh,
much
the places
more
you go
with each and every
when
day,
you start to read them,
focusing on just
to
this
fantasy
one thing
worlds and
this
the
one
stories
thing
within
that
those
you
books that you
need to do
found
next.
that you can
And if you
read.
just focus on this one thing, it is so much
Now I'm
easier.
sure
Because
that you
sometimes
didn't
those big
understand
things, if we
fully
just break them
what it
down
would
into
open
small
up for you.
steps, it is
Just
so
one
much
word.
easier.
Or even break it down to just the letters of the word.
Letting go. Just letting
What
yourself
that letter
float.
means.
Relaxing.
What does a
Trusting yourself.
mean?
Going more
What
and
does
more
an
deep.
I mean?
Trusting all that you can
Because
do.
your eye
And all
knows
that you could
when
do.
it sees an eye
Knowing
what I
that
mean,
you are capable.
doesn't it?
You are capable of so much
And
more
as you learn those
that
letters
you-
and words,
than you could have
they
ever
allowed
dreamt
you
or thought of.
to read the
knowing
signs on the streets
That the true
that
potential
allowed you
you
to
have
go into
is
the
so
direction
much
you
more.
want.
Going,
And as you
dreaming,
did,
achieving,
you could
as you
walk
let
down
go
those
and
roads,
relax. While you're
started to read
unconscious,
more,
takes in all the words that we
as
are
you
speaking,
started to realize
knowing that our voices
what this
are
opened
with
up
you,
for you,
and they will go with you
as they
in
do
all the pictures
all the
and all
places
the feelings
you go.
that you're unconscious.
Because
is
you only
currently
can
creating,
start
trusting
with
yourself,
seeing the pictures in your mind
knowing that
that will
learning
allow
is
your
so much
unconscious
easier.
to
It is
achieve
so
the
much
goals
easier
that you set out to achieve.
trusting your unconscious.
It might be that
knowing
specific
that
thing
you can do,
or something else
you can learn,
that you didn't notice before.
and change is so much easier.
Now,
Because in all the
Real.
things you have changed, and you have learned so many things in your life.
that's right.
When you were a toddler and you learned how to walk, you dropped down and fell into your bum 5,000 times. And yet, you didn't know what it means not to be able to do the things that you're dreaming to do, and you just saw all the other people walking. So seeing other people doing this walking thing that you had not yet mastered, you trusted, if they can do it, then I can do it too.
You may wonder.
And with your persistence, you went on and tried again and again and again. And it took about 5,000 times before you did your first proper 3 steps. And you did it then. So you can do it again, trusting that if somebody else achieved your goal, you can do it too. If you just bring on the persistence, trusting that if you go on, you can do it.
Yourself.
And consciously you might not really yet
choose.
trust yourself, while unconsciously you have this unshakable trust, knowing that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Unconsciously you can be unsure about how you feel about yourself,
streets,
about the skills that you need for your life, for your job, while unconsciously
some you might say,
your mind
I don't choose to go
can
there.
be building and learning the patterns and can
Now,
integrate
it's up to you,
all the things
because
you're
you can
learning
decide
here while you're listening to
where
us,
you want to go,
looking into a future
anywhere.
that is so
You
much
want
brighter than all you could have ever thought
With
of.
your head full of brains,
And as
and
you
your
listen
shoes
to our
full of feet,
voices, you can
are
start
too
to
smart
focus
to go
your
down
attention on the
any
inside,
not so good street,
deep inside.
and you may
And
not
as
find
you
any.
bring your
You want to go
attention,
down
your focus
all
inside,
the way.
feeling your breath as
In
you
that
breathe,
case, of
trusting
course,
your
you will head
unconscious,
straight out of town.
because something breathes you while you're sleeping.
It's opener there,
Something
in the wide,
beats your
open
heart.
air.
It beats your
Out
heart
there,
while you're
things
sleeping,
can
even
happen,
when you're
and
distracted.
frequently do,
And so
to people
your
as
unconscious
brainy
mind
and
begins
footsie
to
as you.
take you even deeper
And when things
into
start
this
to happen,
wonderful state of
don't
relaxation,
worry, don't stew,
recharging,
just
giving
go
you
right
energy
along.
as you go
You
deeper and
will
more
start happening
relaxed,
too.
knowing while
Oh,
you are
the
recharging
places you will
physically, mentally, in your unconscious.
go as you do.
All this will help you to grow,
Feel better
becoming the
about
person
yourself,
you want to be.
about your future,
And as you follow this
about
deepening
your past
feeling of comfort
that is done,
that is
about
starting
how
to develop,
good you can feel
and as you do
in the
that,
next few days
you'll find
and
yourself
weeks to come.
in a deeper and deeper level
There's
of
no need
well-being,
to feel good
of
all the
growth,
time
knowing
until
that
you
you can
realize
do
that
everything
it is really
that you
unimportant
set your mind
to
to.
worry about the things that are
As you keep
really
on trusting,
not needed to
really
remember
trusting,
anymore, because there's so
absolutely
many things you've already
trusting your
started to
unconscious,
forget.
knowing
Now haven't
that you
you?
can trust yourself. Trust yourself to breathe,
Because perhaps you
trust
could
your
imagine
heart
yourself
to beat,
doing that thing
knowing
that you
you
thought was
can
hard
do
before,
so much more,
that is now much
because
better.
doing all
and
those
better.
things that you can do, knowing that as a person you can learn all those learnings quickly and easily.
You'll join the high
And it is interesting to
soar
know
to high heights.
that when
You
you
won't like
hear your name, you will
because
know
you'll
and
have
you
the speed.
will respond
Pass
unconsciously,
the whole game,
noticing
and you'll
how
soon
well you can
take the
learn
lead.
and how easily it is
Wherever
to
you are
change
flying,
your behavioral
you'll be
pattern,
best of the best.
trusting that you can
Wherever
be
you
different
go,
so much more,
You will top
achieving
all the rest.
all your dreams, knowing
And accept
that
when
you can
don't,
absorb this message
because
at a
sometimes
deep
you won't.
unconscious level,
I'm sorry to say
knowing
so, but sadly it's true
that as you begin
bang-ups and
going
hang-ups
deeper,
can
going
happen
to
you.
relax now more deeply,
You can get all hung up
and your body
a
will
prickly perch.
find its
And
time
again might fly
to
off,
find this
could
inner
be left to the
peace
lurch.
settling in
You come down from
as you
that
go
lurch,
into this deep
and you plummet up,
relaxation,
and the
learning
chances are
that your mind
that
might
you'll
slip
slow.
into this feeling
When
of
you're
well-being,
slow,
feeling
you're
good
not in
for no
much
reason
fun.
at all,
Unsloping yourself.
And if there is one thing that you
easily done.
can learn in this state, the small things that make your life better,
some windows are lighted,
like feeling
but
good for
mostly
no
they're dark.
reason at all.
A place
Because you
could
can
sprain
spend your life
both your
making
elbow and
yourself feel bad
Do you
for
dare to
no
stay
reason. But
chin.
you
Do you dare?
have the
to
choice,
go
and you can
in?
choose to feel
How
good.
much can you lose?
You can
How much
choose
can
to
you
feel
win?
so much better,
And if
feeling
you go
joy,
in, should
feeling
you turn
happiness,
left or right?
seeing the joy in the small
Right
things
at
in
the
life,
corners.
feeling
Maybe
grateful
not
for
quite.
living in a place
Or
you're
go around
safe,
back and
knowing
sneak in
that
from
you
behind.
can build the success you're dreaming
Simple
of.
it's not.
You can
I'm
do
afraid you
all
will
the
find
things you
for a
enjoy,
mind maker upper
knowing
to make up
that
your
if you
mind.
allow yourself to relax on a regular
You
basis,
could get so confused that you'd
you
start
might
into
notice
race
that your
down the
language
long
will
wicked
flow with
roads
ease and
breaknecking
elegance,
pace.
and you can learn all those
Across weirdish
things
space,
that you
headed eye,
are planning to do in your
It's the
life.
most useless place.
Because, as a human being, your unconscious can teach you so much more,
The waiting
easily, faster, in a much more pleasurable way.
waiting for a train to go.
And I would like you to go on,
Bus to go,
right on,
or a plane to go.
marveling at all the learnings you're
Or the
making
rain to go,
unconsciously
or from
now.
the snow to snow.
And you can go and continue right
For
on,
yes or no,
discovering
for their
many
hair to
ways
grow.
in which you can use those
Everyone
learnings
is
to help
just
you to
waiting,
achieve your goals.
waiting
And you
for
can
the
relax,
fish to bite,
and you can
waiting
continue
for the wind to
planning,
fly a kite,
working for your goals, and enjoying all the things that you do as your unconscious takes you deeper. And you might begin to wonder how much you're learning already, because you can relax and you can focus your mind on your learnings,
Everyone
and
is
you
just
can begin to
waiting.
access this feeling of
Now.
success
That is
now,
not for you.
in a way that you
Somehow,
haven't
you
experienced
escape
before.
all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where the boom bands are playing, with banner flip-flapping.
And you
Once
can begin
more,
to
you
deepen
ride
that trance
high,
bit by bit,
ready for
at a
anything
rate
under
and
the
pace
sky.
that feels most
Ready,
comfortable
because you
for
are
you,
that kind of a person.
just for you,
Now,
because
Aren't
knowing
you?
and trusting your unconscious feels
That's
so
right.
good. It feels so good that you know you can just
places
trust
you will
yourself, trust
There's
in
fun
yourself
to be done.
to do
There are
whatever
points
is
to be
needed,
scored. There are
knowing
games to be won.
all things are
And the
possible.
magical things you can do
And remember
with that bowl will
that
make you the
you can
winningest winner
feel
of all.
good for no
Fame.
reason at all.
You will be
Feeling
famous
good.
as famous can be. With the whole
Knowing
wide world
that you
watching,
don't really need to be
you will
aware
win on TV.
of that comfort growing deeper and deeper. Just like you don't need to be
Except
aware
when they don't.
of all those little thoughts
Because
that might
sometimes
be
they will.
popping up in your
I'm afraid
head,
that
in your
sometimes
thoughts,
you will
knowing you
play
can trust your
lonely
unconscious
games too.
to bring up things that
Games
are useful
you can
for
win
you.
because you'll play against
Pictures,
you
thoughts,
all
imaginations,
alone. Whether
and
you
everything
like it
can be of
or
use.
not.
Because
Alone will be
creativity
something
and
you'll be quite a lot.
inspiration
And
is
when you're
something
alone, there is a very
that will
good
help
chance
you to achieve
you'll
all
meet
the things
that
you
scare
want to
you
achieve
right out
as
of
you
your pants.
relax even more deeply.
There are some down the road between
Allowing
here and
yourself
Yon that
to
can scare you
recharge
so
and
much
just
you won't want to go
get
on.
all those things that you want to
But
get done
on you will
effortlessly,
go. Though the
easily,
weather be foul,
easily
on you will
knowing,
go. Though your
trusting
enemies prowl,
your
on
unconscious,
you will go.
feeling so
Though
much
the
more
heck and
relaxed.
quakes howl, onwards
And
up
even when
many
you have a
flapping creek.
stressful day,
Though your arms may get sore and
or
your
other
sneakers
people
may
just
leak,
seem to be stressing
on and
you,
on you will hike,
or the
and
deadline
I
seems
know
too close,
you will hike far.
you can just
and
close
face
your
up
eyes
your
and
problems, whatever
take
they
a deep
are.
breath and breathe out
You'll get
feeling
mixed
all
up, of
this
course,
tension leave your
as you
body.
already know.
And maybe
You'll
take
get
the
mixed
time
up with
to
many
close
strange
your
words
eyes
as you go.
and focus on your feet,
So be
feeling
sure when you
what your
step,
feet feel like.
step with
Focusing
care
on
and
your
great
hands,
tact. And remember
feeling what your hands
that
feel
life
like.
is a great balancing
then
act.
Focusing on your head and feeling what your head feels like.
Just never forget
Because breathing is such a useful tool
to be dexterous
make
and
you
deft.
relax, let go, and no matter what the pressures of the day may be,
And never
you can
mix up
just let it go.
your right foot with your
Let it
left.
go, knowing that in everything you do,
And will you succeed?
you're on your way
Yes,
to fulfill your
you will
purpose.
indeed.
All the
That is
things
98.75% guaranteed.
And you might begin to wonder just how much
You will
you've
move
already learned while
mountains.
listening to us.
So be
Because
your
you know
name.
you can relax and you can focus your mind inside. And you can begin to access this wonderful state in a way that you really were not able to experience it before.
Today
And it is your choice,
your
so you
day.
are in control.
Your
You
mountain
are
is
in
waiting.
control and you choose.
So get
And you
on your
can
way.
begin to deepen and go deeper more, enjoying this feeling. And the more
Relaxation
you just allow this to happen,
all over.
and you can allow your attention to focus on whatever the one thing is that
And
you've
just
set
allow
out to
your
achieve,
unconscious
to the point where
to
you
make
can
the
at will.
changes.
You can drift at will into this
All those
calm
changes
and
that you set
peaceful
out
state of
to
mind.
achieve in this session
And then let that state
can start to change
develop to the point
as they already have.
where you just
Now haven't they?
naturally, willfully can relax,
And I want you to
no matter
feel
what is happening on that day.
the physical
in that
sensation in your body
So the more you go
as these
with
changes
the flow
take
of that
place,
experience, letting go,
you might feel a
the more
certain
you can learn
sensation
about yourself,
going
the
around your body
where your unconscious
as you
mind
just drift
reveals memories
and away,
experience that you
away
haven't
to
thought about
achieve
in
these
years.
things.
Good things that make you
As
feel
the
good,
changes continue
thoughts that
continue
can make you
you
feel good.
into the right direction.
Absolutely no reason at all.
And I want you to
And you can
prepare
choose to feel good
to
for no
notice
reason.
how those changes
And as you
are starting
can
to
hear
wrap
these
up,
words, we're
getting
speaking,
into their
and
final
you can
stages.
experience this wonderful feeling,
I want you to allow
couldn't you?
all of
And
the
you could
changes
take all the learnings
that you've already made
and deepen them
during this
some
session
more,
and allow them to drop into the
Now,
right place
you could allow
within your
mind
body physically,
to drift.
so that all these
So you
new
might find
neurological
yourself
pathways
going into those
within
learning
your
states automatically.
take
In other
place
situations,
will allow you
allowing
to make your
yourself
future more easy, more
to
effortless,
reach your goals, feeling
so that you can
great
start to
about
notice
yourself.
how all those goals start to become easier as you start to act more
Naturally,
upon the goals you want.
just out of
Because
your
in reality,
inside,
it is
the
as easy
feelings that
as
you can
knowing where you
trust
want to go,
yourself,
knowing the first 1, 2,
Trusting
or 3 things you have to do to
yourself,
get there,
feeling
and
great
start
about yourself,
implementing right away. It might be a phone call, it
now,
might be an email,
doing
it
whatever
might be
takes,
looking
because
something
you
up on
can
Google.
trust your gut feeling.
As some people say, everything is Googleable and everything is figure-outable. Now you can change into a person of unstoppable talent
Yes, go for it.
to find the
You
solution
can do it.
and solve whatever the problem was that you had before you started out on having it already solved. Because your unconscious is starting to get ready. And I want you to, only in the rate and speed that you implement all the changes, start to slowly come back, slowly feel more of your body, and only become more aware of the place you're in the rate and speed that you can feel the physical changes have already taken place. Now as you do, just notice before you open your eyes how much better you feel, so that just before you open your eyes, you can allow yourself to feel really good for no good reason at all. So you can prepare for that moment in which you will open your eyes then, in which you might start to notice that after you've then opened your eyes, you can see the colors around you are more bright. You can see the opportunities around you. You might start to notice how people that you didn't even know before were so helpful are now helping you to achieve whatever it is that you want. So start drumming up that good feeling, because I know you can. Feel even better, spread it out, spread it through your entire body, and feel even better just before you open your eyes, because imagine if you can feel good for no good reason at all. Imagine how good you can feel when you do have a reason. Now, just allow your eyes to open, be completely back in the place where you are at, and able to function again, do your work, do your job, or fall asleep if that is what is appropriate for you now. Do whatever you plan to do, but do it slightly better and in a slightly more happy and nicer way. Thank you very much for listening to this session, all the way over here from Jasper
and Gwen.
See you around the next time.